My name is Mary Jane, and I am a rapper, and I go by the name MJtheGreat. I was originally born in Oakland, California, and that's where my whole mother's family is, and I grew up there until I was about 10 years old. And then I moved to a really small town in Colorado, Aspen, and I mostly grew up there in the mountains, but I never really became a mountain girl. I was always drawn to the city and fashion and different kinds of culture, but I predominantly grew up in Colorado until I moved to LA 6 years ago. And growing up in Colorado, I really wanted to be an actress, but as time kind of went on, I lost my passion for that when I got older, and I had spent a little bit of time in the Caribbean and needed to kind of move on with life, and I had a friend who was moving to LA, and I knew people who came out here to pursue their dream of acting, and I just said the hell with it and took a chance, and I just moved here. And at the time, I had no idea that I was going to pursue my passion of music. It's just something that I totally fell into. The cards just fell into place once I actually came. How I got into rapping is actually completely random and unexpected. My younger brother is actually an MC, so I never thought that I would follow his path as well, but I love music, I love hip hop, I've always loved rap. I just never thought it was for me until I moved to LA, and we lived in this apartment in Pasadena, and our downstairs neighbors were producers, and he was also an MC. And through our relationship with them, he really kind of cultivated and taught me so much about the culture. And it just kind of came out one day. I had gotten a tattoo of a spider on my arm, and they saw it and they were joking, saying, "God, that would be so dope if you were this strong, powerful woman, female rapper, kind of leading all these younger girls," because at the time there weren't too many female rappers out, and so it just kind of fell into it, and I said, all right, I'm gonna go for it, and I never looked back. So it's kind of how I got into it, really randomly on a stoop one night in Pasadena. It's been the most interesting ride that I could ever imagine. It's really challenging pretty much all the time, but it's also really rewarding. I'm just basically trying to live my passion and basically speak my truth through music. How I feel about Red Lips and Rock That Red, I have so many emotions. I feel like, one, it's absolutely incredible. It's so empowering for women. I think red lipstick, for me, it embodies being powerful and sexy and bold and saying to the world, this is who I am, and I'm not afraid to be who I am, and kind of look at me. And I think it's an incredible project and an incredible mission to get out there for these women to, feel empowered and inspired to rock that red. One tool, the color, a movement. Rock that red. All right, I'm gonna spit a little something for you guys. Swear on my life, these bitches never saw me coming, but that ain't stopping them from throwing shots at me for nothing though. I be laying low, lower than their stacks of dough, and everything I do is 100 cause I'm on a roll. No matter where I go, the only thing they wanna know is if I smoke dro, and if my mama really was a pro hippie. Questions got me lippy, so I take a little sippy, keep it trippy like a gypsy all day. And I ain't got a home like Macaulay all alone. They pulled me from the bay before my roots were deep enough to grow off to Colorado. Living off the sorrow, and I still came out with style that these bitches wanna borrow, ho. I'm trying to go toe to toe with the bros, but they don't care about my flow unless they trying to fuck, and the flow gon' interrupt, get into my cream puff. Man, I really swear I can't get no love.